sleeping on my city. Don't be 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 how we get down. Don't be sleeping on my city. Don't be sleeping on my city. Don't be sleeping on my.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Bodean, and you are now tuned into another episode of StlVsErrbody. It's the 4th season. Got a dope artist in the building today. Been doing this thing on the come up. My dude jhill. What's up with it, Brody?
What's good, man?
What's poppin' with you?
Man, it's been a long time coming. Happy to be here.
Likewise, man. For the people that don't know, tell us a little bit about you, man.
All right, so born and raised in St. Louis.
Yes, sir.
My mama stayed in North County. I went to Riverview for high school. Had a lot of family on the north side of St. Louis, off Grand Greer, so I spent a lot of time down there too. Used to play basketball at Riverview. Was a walk-on when I got to SEMO for college. Started having a whole bunch of stuff happening back here, back home. Came back home, helped my peoples out, and so like at first, basketball was like a release for therapy for me kind of thing. So when I had to stop doing that and start working full time and stuff like that, that's when I got more into writing songs and just writing out my thoughts and stuff like that. And that's kind of like how I started getting into music.
And you just dropped a project recently called Rookie Season.
Rookie Season.
What was the inspiration behind that?
So Rookie Season, before I dropped Rookie Season, I dropped a mixtape called Preseason. Okay. All of it is to show a kind of transformation in a way, or transition to go from being looked at as a basketball player or somebody with hoop dreams to somebody converting over to that's taking music seriously. Like, I want to be a well-known artist. I want to be a successful artist. I want to be somebody that, you know, people look up to, come back to the community, do different things. So.
And how long were you working on this project?
Rookie Season. So Preseason actually was supposed to be Rookie Season, but I kind of felt like I didn't have enough of a buzz at the time to drop Rookie Season, so I wanted to do something to get my name out there. So that's where Preseason came from. So I've been working on Rookie Season since like 2015. So
that's your baby.
It's my baby. We went through a lot of different phases, from scrapping songs to rewriting them to adding songs I didn't even think would make the project, all type of stuff.
What's been the most difficult thing with putting this project out and just really getting the ball rolling successfully during this pandemic era?
The most difficult part, I'd probably say the most difficult part was probably actually me, because it's like, you're an artist too, so you know you always want your thought of what the sound should be to be executed as closely as possible, if not perfectly. So it's like, if it doesn't sound right because my delivery on this bar wasn't right, I'm going back and redoing the whole thing.
So you're a perfectionist.
I'm a perfectionist. Definitely a perfectionist. So me actually just being satisfied with the project and saying, all right, this is ready, this is what I want people to hear. That's probably the hardest part for me during the pandemic.
And you had a release?
Had a release
listening session and everything. How was that? Did like COVID affect that any? Like, were people scared to come out and things like that?
It did. Everybody had on masks, so we were being as safe as possible. We had hand sanitizer on deck.
That's good.
The actual day that I had the listening session, though, it was a big storm, and everybody power was getting knocked out from the city to the county to downtown. So that also kind of kept a few people away, but we still had a good turnout.
It's cool. Were you able to do any shows yet?
Not yet. I haven't done any shows yet. I'm definitely looking into doing some different things for that.
What's your favorite record off the album?
My favorite record off the album, it'd probably be Harder. Harder is one of the first songs I wrote. I feel like it's barred up, storytelling in it. The intro kind of flows into it, so it's a nice transition into it. So I really like that one. My other one would be Super Saiyan Justo. So it's a fun song, Dragon Ball Z references, and I just had a lot of fun doing that one.
Who's some of the producers that worked on the project with you?
So the whole project itself was done by Maestro Frio.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
shout out to
Maestro. Shout out to Maestro. I had a single that I dropped called Cassius Clay. Before I did that, it's kind of like a warm-up song in a way. Donnie Katana did that.
Okay.
Found him on YouTube. He had some dope beats and hit him up.
That's dope. Far as like your like artists that inspire you, like what are some of the albums that you listen to during like writing mode, like during your creative process?
I was listening to a lot of J. Cole, so
Okay.
Friday Night Lights, a little bit of Sideline Story,
Okay.
Reasonable Doubt.
What you know about Reasonable Doubt, man?
Come on, man, I'm a whole fan. Illmatic, a lot of like classic first albums to kind of see how they kind of introduced themselves in a way.
Yeah.
And also came with dope music. So,
And what are some of the most important things that you're learning as an artist, like right now, like as you continue this journey, like what are some things that you know what I'm saying, learned so far that's like, you know, cemented in your mind?
Visuals. I think visuals is like the most important thing. Having consistent content, especially with all the different algorithms on social media and stuff, is kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So you need more content to post to stay in the limelight of everybody's feed. And then also, yeah, you could be a great rapper, a dope rapper, have all the best bars ever, but people also want the visual component to go along with it so they can actually see something. Especially with somebody that's never heard of you, they really want to see what you're about and how you move and stuff like that.
Do you feel you need just music for as content, like music and visuals, or you know, can you do other things besides that to, you know, keep feeding the fans, you know, keep them over until you put out a new project or like new music?
Yeah, it's definitely a few other things other than music, like you said. Just having more engagement with people from going live and doing Q&As or just showing like day-to-day life stuff, photo shoots, just different type of interactive posts. I think interacting with people and engaging them, I think that also helps. Yeah,
I think nowadays, well, even like now that we have the access to technology, we can just post things from our phone. Every artist or entertainer should, you know, be posting on the regular. You know, it don't got to be every day, but we always should be posting content just, you know, to keep people, you know, in the loop of what we got going on. We don't got to be too personal, but, you know, if we in the studio or we got a Q&A or, you know, drop some photos or, you know what I'm saying, something. Back in the day, like when we didn't have like IG or MySpace and things, it was more of a mystique for artists and entertainers because they didn't have that, you know, unless you seen them on tabloids or paparazzi take pictures and everything.
Right.
But now, you know what I'm saying, like we got the means to let people in, you know what I'm saying, how far we want them to come in and keep things going. Plus, you know, this the microwave era, you know what I'm saying, where you put something out and, you know, they on to the next thing. So you got to constantly be feeding them something, you know, like you don't got to come out with a project for a year, but as long as you know, steady posting things, you know, relevant to what's going on or to like yourself, it's going to keep your people interested and just know that you're still active. So, yeah, man, that's definitely something that every artist should like do. Always be consistent. And you say that you like play basketball for Riverview, and then you went to SEMO and played basketball.
Yeah, it was a walk-on.
What stopped you from going further? Like, did you injure yourself, or like were you trying to go pro, go overseas?
So in high school, a lot of people that knew me in high school, they'll tell you that I was injury prone. So I got hurt.
T-Mac.
Yeah, I was T-Mac. I got hurt every single year playing basketball. So I got to the point where me and the homie Tyron, RP Tyron, the GOAT, me and him were doing our thing, and Excel Thomas too. We were doing our thing and getting all tournament honors in different tournaments and stuff. We had pretty good record to start off the season. We had a lot of different schools looking at us and stuff. But I ended up getting hurt from, I got hurt initially in the fall league playing against Clayton. Rolled my ankle real bad. Supposed to be out for 6 weeks, came back in 2 weeks. Ended up getting hurt and re-injuring that same thing, and it was worse. So I missed like 10 games from there. Tried to come back, play hurt, wasn't the same. So from there, a lot of schools started to pull back, but I got accepted into SEMO off academics. I looked at the roster. I saw different schools was going to like, saw different players who were actually getting ready to graduate. So I was like, all right, this would be a good spot for me. So after I had to drop out from there with helping my family, I kind of dabbled with it a little bit. I went to a couple trials with like semi-pro teams and stuff like that, and I made the St. Louis Spirit, but it just didn't feel the same to me. Like by that point, music had taken over more so as a passion than basketball. So I just got to the point where like I want to focus more on music than basketball.
And what made you want to become a rapper? Like, what made you want to pursue rapping full time?
The kind of like effect that I felt personally from my favorite songs, I want to kind of have that same type of effect on other people, along with, like I said, it's therapy for me. Like, you know, especially when you're rapping about your life instead of just anything. When you're rapping about your life, it's therapeutic sometimes to get that stuff out, and then to see the feeling of how other people connect with it and relate to what you're going through as well. It's kind of like it's a good feeling for me. Yeah,
it's like a way to. That's like your therapist. The music is. You know what I'm saying? And instead of just blabbing your personal issues on social media posts, and you know what I'm saying, you put it to a beat and get it out there. And then other people that's going through whatever you're going through can feel it, you know what I'm saying, in that way, in a more creative way that can get you money instead of just likes and prayer, you know what I'm saying, little emojis under your posts.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's what's up. Do you have anything new coming out? I know you dropped the rookie season a couple months ago. Like, you got a follow-up to it, or?
So I am working on the next project for it. Right now I'm still doing a little bit more focus on the rookie season. I do plan on doing a couple remixes to a few songs, hopefully get you on at least one of them. Some more freestyles and stuff, like I said, more content to put out there, just different things to keep people engaged and let them know, like, I'm working. Like, I'm still out here working.
Hell yeah, man. Keep working, bro. Is it any, like, other special artists that you want on future projects? Any like cats you want to do some songs with in the future?
We talking locally or like?
Local and international.
Yeah, so locally it's a few people. Yourself, the homie Karan DeMarco.
Shout out to Karan.
Heartbreak Bones. Homie Wes Glizzy, Mo Dirty. It's a lot of different people around the city. Day Ones. I've been looking up with the homie Jay from Day Ones.
Okay.
So it's a lot of different people around the city. Internationally, definitely like my biggest inspirations: Nas, Jay-Z, Cole, Big Sean, you know, Drake, all of them, definitely.
For sure.
So, yeah.
What's your overall goal that you want to accomplish with your music career?
I definitely want to be one of the best of all time, but I also want to use it as a platform to where I can come back and, in a way, kind of show people a blueprint of how to make something out of yourself, whether it's not even music, it could be something else, just trying to create opportunity for different people around the city. Kind of like a start and change from inside out kind of thing. Starting in St. Louis, branching out from wherever it may go from there.
Okay. Any special like organizations or things that you would want to put together once you're in that, you know what I'm saying, space?
It's still in kind of like the beginning phases as far as like the thought process for all that.
Sure.
But it's definitely different like type of organizations and different type of programs I want to put together to, like I said, create opportunities and just show people there's more than just St. Louis. So it's more than what you just see in your certain community.
Do you why should people cop the rookie season?
Rookie season is so authentic. It is in a way like a time capsule of my life from like 2011 to 2017. So it's authentic, it's creative, it's for the fans that still enjoy and love bars. It's definitely barred up. Storytelling is a lot of different key components of rap combined.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna throw a loop question.
go ahead.
All right, so I see you always post about your lady. So like not only you post about y'all hanging out, but like her accomplishments, like you always bigging her up and things like that. How important is it to have a significant other that's supportive of your career and vice versa?
It's very, very important because you can get to a point as an artist where you're so hard on yourself and other people might be loving everything you do, but you're like, man, I ain't get that right. I wish I could have redone that. So she provides somewhat of a balance for me to kind of calm me down, reassure me, and just kind of think of in the moment kind of thing. Like, yeah, you might not be 100% happy with the outcome, but focus on this. Like, focus on the positive of it and see how you can build upon that.
Yeah.
On top of,
Just make sure you're on point. Ladies
Just
always make sure like the
make
little,
sure
just
I'm on
little
point.
small things.
Like even before we started, she
Yeah,
made
she's
sure
like,
everything was in
fix
there
this,
in order for me. Yeah, so she keeps me on my toes, like she said. She keeps me on point.
That's cool, man.
Keeps me balanced.
Is it hard to maintain like a relationship while both of y'all are pursuing different, dreams?
We make sure that we have time for each other. It can, because she's in school too.
For sure.
So she's in school on top of her different like business ventures that she's journeying into. So it can get in the way sometimes, but we do different things to try to make sure we have some type of date night, or just to make sure that we have some shows that we watch together and make sure that we spend some time together.
That's dope, man. Take notes, y'all.
Take notes.
Take notes, man. Where can people find you at, bro?
You can find me on all social media platforms. Just about. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Everything is at Justo Hill.
What's a gem you can give for upcoming artists?
A gem to give to upcoming artists, I would say, always believe in yourself. Be creative. Stay consistent. Network, definitely network. And you definitely, some people don't believe in taking their time with different things. I know, like you said, we're in the microwave kind of era that they just want to put something out. But when you're putting something out, make sure it's something that you actually like, or something that you can actually believe in. Because I feel like if you don't believe in it, you won't push it as much as it should be pushed.
Big facts.
So,
and like with artists too, you may like it, you may love it, but as an artist, man, we always, once we put something out, we ready to go to the next thing. All right, because we didn't. By the time everybody else heard, we didn't heard it
a billion times.
We get sick of it. We get sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but even with that though, like when you put something out, you gotta understand that you gotta keep pushing it and market and things like that. It's a lot to go with this music stuff, just entertainment in general. But always work on new music. But the stuff that you got out, continue to push it, because like your city or your state isn't the only people that may like your music. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a pleasure having you in.
Pleasure being here for sure.
Make sure y'all go follow my dude Justo Hills on all social media at Justo Hill.
At Justo Hill.
Okay, make sure y'all cop the Rookie Season. Sure. That's on all digital streaming platforms. He got videos coming. He got more freestyles coming. You know what I'm saying? If you see him at the Y, you know what I'm saying? Come get done up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And after you get your ankles broke, you know what I'm saying? Support my mans and cop his project.
Might just get dunked on too, so be careful.
Yeah. Matter of fact, dunk on him just to let him know, it's like that. Well, it's another episode of StlVsErrbody. It's your boy bodean signing out. We out.